Hey Passion Fam, my name's Ben. I'm the videographer here at Passion Planner. And as you can see, I'm not in our office. I'm actually at home. Like many of you, our office staff have been working remotely. And with everything going on right now, I wanted to share a few self-care tips for you guys to practice at home during this quarantine. So before I begin, I just want to acknowledge that everybody is experiencing something different right now. Just want to share the tips that I have found useful. Hopefully they can be useful for you as well. And with that being said, let's get into my top self-care tips for you to practice during the quarantine. So my first tip is limiting your media consumption. I think that this is a really important one, and it's helped me stay positive despite the circumstances. But being informed and getting the best health practices from health officials is really important. Just don't get overwhelmed by going into a rabbit hole of stories and news articles that make you feel overwhelmed or start to cause fear within yourself. Just make sure that you're protecting your mental health space. Alright, the next tip is to create a routine. Almost everyone I know, with the exception of essential workers, have gone through some sort of change or transition in finding a routine during this quarantine. Personally, this has been a big challenge for me. Normally I go to our office 4 or 5 days a week. So working from home, full-time, by myself, has been a learning curve. Experiencing this change has made me realize how much of a routine I had in the daily rhythms of going to work every day. Just make sure that you're maintaining or creating a new routine that helps you get through each morning or helps you get through the day during this quarantine, one day at a time. So the next tip is clean and organize your home. During the quarantine, it's been challenging for me at times to feel creative or productive or sometimes even motivated. Sometimes during my lunch break or in the afternoon when you start to feel tired and you start to lose that motivation, I'll clean something, I'll vacuum, clean the dishes, organize my bedroom, just to give me that momentum to feel that sense of production and get back into a project. So my next tip is to set aside time to journal and or meditate. Have time for you to check in with yourself either daily or weekly. The Passion Planner and the Passion Planner Daily have a lot of great spaces inside that allows you to write, journal, draw, whatever you need to do in order to spend some time with yourself. Besides journaling, I recommend meditating. I haven't always been the best at meditating, but I've been really trying to spend at least 5 minutes in the morning before my day starts where I'm just forgetting all of my worries and all of my responsibilities and just focusing on the present and just trying to get relaxed and just have a clear headspace to get me ready for the day. And if you want to get more into meditation or need some help starting out, I recommend using the Headspace app. Like I said, I haven't always been into meditation, but in the past few months, the Headspace app has really helped me with strengthening my mental health. So highly recommend dedicating some sort of time, whether it's in your day or your week, where you're checking in with yourself and journaling, writing things down, or just spending time with yourself in thought. So my next tip can be challenging depending on where you live, but the next tip is getting some exercise. I'm sure a lot of us now are all sitting at home, whether that's sitting while we work or while we eat, sitting while we watch TV. Try and get your body moving, at least go on a walk. My wife and I have 2 dogs, so we try and spend at least an hour every other day going on a walk with them around our neighborhood while we're practicing social distancing. Okay, we get it, you want to be in the video. So just make sure that you're getting in some exercise, keep that body moving. I know that there's a lot of trainers or a lot of gyms that are doing online programs. So there's a lot of resources available online. Just find one that works for you, that just gets you, gets your body moving a little bit. Another app that I'll mention is Down Dog. They're a yoga app. I know quite a few people that have been using the app, and it's just a great way to do yoga in the house, whether that's on your computer, your phone, TV. You can stream it a lot of different ways, so the link will be below. But yeah, just make sure you're giving your body some physical activity and also, obviously practicing social distancing as well while in quarantine. Another tip, which might be more fun to do, is just getting back into a hobby or starting a new one. This is great because it's something that you can do that doesn't necessarily need to be productive. One of the things that I really like to do is currently I'm playing a lot of video games, and my wife loves to play puzzles. Both of those things are things that we can do that doesn't need to have an outcome, just something that we can do that we enjoy doing and helps us get through our day. You can do things like gardening or reading or taking that online class that you've always wanted to take. A lot of people at Passion Planner right now are playing a lot of video games in their spare time, so you can do things like that. And my last tip is to make sure that you're still socializing with friends and family. Obviously this might be a given, but I just want to emphasize how important it is to still socialize with your friends and family online, to check in with them, see how they're doing. A lot of my family is spread out around the country, around the world, so just encourage you guys to make sure that you're checking in with family and friends and still socializing and interacting with people outside your house. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and also leave a comment below with some self-care tips that are working for you. I'm sure a lot of the other Pash fam would love to hear what you guys are all doing within your homes. And just a reminder, there's a ton of free resources out there. I'll have the links below. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.